Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another vlog. I have literally just got home from my first full day at the office and I'm in love. I feel like my mood has completely switched round, and I did kind of make this jump for the benefit of obviously my work, but also like my mental health, and to feel like that's already paying off is literally the best feeling. I was debating building an office here. Like when we first moved here, our original plans was to have a garden office, but we know that this isn't our forever home and we're not going to stay here for very long. Don't get me wrong, we do aim to stay here for like at least another year, but it just didn't really make sense to build something so permanent in the garden that we wouldn't be able to take with us and invest in something like that. But also working out the cost, like how much something like that would cost, and then breaking it down into monthly rent, they kind of worked out exactly the same. So my lease is only a year. I'm going to see how it goes, but so far so good. I'm so excited to get started with renovating it and like transforming the whole place. But currently I just have a little chair and a desk there. It's all I need for now. So I have just been on Pinterest just kind of getting together what vibe I want to go for there and what I'm thinking of decor wise. I've also found this trick for lime wash because I want to lime wash 2 of the walls. They're literally the only 2 walls in the office that you would see like in my content, like in YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff. So it's not as big a job as I thought it would be. Like if I was lime washing the whole room, then I'd need a lot more patience, but I feel like it's not going to be too bad with just the 2 walls. But I've basically seen this trick where you can buy 2 shades of paint that are really similar. They're like an off-white and then a brilliant white, and you basically like dip your brush half and half, or you can actually buy paintbrushes that are like a semicircle and you can then dip the 2 sides in the 2 different paints and then like crisscross it like that, and it gives the same effect. I'm going to link a video down below because I found this really helpful. I mean, I've not done it yet, so I don't know if it fully works, but her results look great and I'm hoping I can do the same kind of thing. So I think tomorrow I might go to B&Q. I've got a nail appointment tomorrow, but I think it's early in the morning, so I can then head to B&Q, grab some paint, and then I'm going to go straight to the office and give this a go. I'm just going to kind of trial and error it, see what works, and we'll figure it out as we go. I did get my hair cut again, which I've gone real short. I think I do like it. It's just reminding me of like when I was younger. I used to have a really short bob, and again, this still probably isn't that short to some people, but we also put a little bit more blonde through the front as well. I'm just getting used to it. We did go a little bit shorter as well because my hair grows so quickly, so very soon it will be back at the length that I had it before. But I hope you're all good. I am just gonna bring you along on the rest of my week. Brad is currently in London this evening. Me and Georgia have just filmed another episode of the podcast, which will be on her channel this week, if you want to go and watch that. But we also then just spent probably over an hour on FaceTime talking about a trip that we want to book. We're thinking Ibiza. We did it like 2 years ago and it was literally the best trip ever, so I'd love to go back there. But it's currently 8:15 and I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna head downstairs and make myself some food. And if I don't see you for the rest of this evening, I will see you in the morning. It's now the next day. I have literally just finished at my nail appointment. I just went for cute little red hearts on each nail. I like to keep it really simple nowadays. I don't know why, but I stick to my roots. So it's currently Thursday and I do want to start painting the office. I was going to wait until tomorrow, but I'm going for brunch with Em in the morning, so I think I might head to B&Q now and just crack on. So I've rewatched that video that I mentioned and I think I'm going to attempt this lime wash trick and just buy the 2 different shades of paint. I also need to have a look for a curtain to put up on the other wall, so where the dark grey wall is at the minute. I think I'm just going to put a curtain there to kind of hide it. I'm also going to pick up some white paint. I think we might have some left at home, so I might just take that over and paint the rest of the walls in the office white. So I'm going to pop home now, grab my stuff, and then pop over to B&Q and see what I can find. Okay, we made a quick stop in B&Q and I've bought some paint, but I don't know if it's going to work too well with this idea. I think it'll be fine. I've basically gone for Gentle Fawn from Dulux. I was going to go with Polished Pebble, but it was just very grey. I always find that their testers just don't look anything like the actual paint. I did also pick up a super wide, like thick paintbrush. We actually have a brand new pack of other paintbrushes at home, so we're heading home to pick up some paintbrushes, the dust sheets, and some white paint. Okay, we are back at the office. I went to Tesco down the road. I saw that the Costa machine did iced coffees, and I literally only got it because I've not seen a Costa machine do that before, but she's not even full, and it was literally half ice, and this was £3.10. So So I hope it's nice. I've not actually tried it yet. And I don't have a straw. We picked up some bits from home, so I got a dust sheet, grabbed these, which I don't actually know if they're going to be that helpful because I need to like separate the paint in the tin. And then I also grabbed some paintbrushes that we have at home, and this is the one that I grabbed that's like a lamb wash brush. These do need sanding down, but I'm not really going to worry about it for now because if I still feel like I can see them too much through the paint, then I'll do something about it, but I think it'll actually be fine. I obviously just need to get rid of this dark grey wall, but this is where I'm gonna hang the curtain across. I do think I'm gonna paint it white though before I do that because I kind of want like a sheer looking curtain, and obviously you'll be able to see this through. So I think I'm just gonna trial and error this and see what happens. Been here for like, what, 4 hours?
No, maybe like 2.5, 3 hours.
Oh, it's not been as long as I thought, but as you can see behind me, I think it's kind of worked. It's really difficult because it actually picks up differently on camera. Like what I can see is not how much detail the camera can see. Like it's a lot more blurred in person, but I think it still needs to dry down. We have tried to cover this wall, but obviously where it was so dark, it's going to take a lot of layers. And like I said, I'm going to put a curtain here anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that one for now. But this is how the kind of line wash effect has turned out. And I would say it definitely works. Like that trick does give you a similar kind of effect. I'm just looking forward to like dressing up this area and properly layering it all out with furniture and stuff. I think I'm gonna paint these picture rails white. I do feel like they now stand out a bit with the white on the ceilings and then this going on. We are actually now gonna head to Ben and Zell's for the evening. So I'm gonna call it a day here. It's Friday tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna come back and see what I can do with this wall, potentially put another layer of paint on, and that's it really. So I will probably pick you guys back up in the morning. I am now in the office. I'm literally sat here editing for today, so I thought I'd just quickly show you how this wall has turned out because it is now fully dried. I need to do another coat on this wall, but I honestly don't think I have the brain power for it today. But this is how the wall is looking, and guys, I'm actually really happy with it. I think it's worked perfectly. Obviously you need to try and ignore this because this is still a work in progress, but this wall is also not picking up as warm on camera as I thought it might, because when I first put this colour on the wall, I was kind of panicking because it looked really dark and also very pink. This, by the way, is Gentle Fawn from Dulux. I don't know if I actually told you that. This is obviously what it looks like on its own. I'm trying to kind of put it next to white so you guys can see. Actually, this isn't even white. That's like a light grey. Up there maybe. Again, it's quite hard to see because this is like white cream and then the Gentle Fawn, but it is very pinky. But I just think on this wall it's not really giving that. It's kind of more grey on camera, which I'm really not mad about. I could have just done this. This is the white paint. This is the Gentle Fawn. And obviously I was just dipping either end of the brush in here, which you guys would have seen yesterday. But this is what the space is going to look like on camera for like calls and stuff. Obviously the camera's very far back at the minute, so you guys will be a bit closer, but obviously you've got paint everywhere for now. I also think I'm probably going to have to paint this maybe just white. We're just going to have to see how we get on, but I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Like if I put you guys there, I don't actually think it looks too pink. So that is the progress in here from yesterday. But like I say, I've got a load of bits to edit, and then I think I'm gonna continue looking for some furniture and bits and bobs. Little accessories as well, like these. This is from a website that I've never heard of, Silver Mushroom. I really liked this vase. I'm just adding to my Pinterest board, but I also think I'm probably gonna have to try and soundproof this door a bit. I mean, I'm talking quite loudly now, but I'm just conscious of when I'm in the corridor, I can hear other people. I feel like people are gonna hear me, and that, I can't even stand Brad hearing me film at home. So I'm gonna try and soundproof these doors a little bit more. There is like a gap underneath, which I know you can buy that stuff that you stick on. I think I'm gonna try that, and then also put some on the window, so that is completely soundproof. But yeah, I'm honestly, guys, I can't really explain like this new lease of life that I'm feeling. I know that sounds so dramatic, but I just urge you, like if you're in a bit of a rut at the minute, or if you're just wanting to switch things up, it feels like a bit of a risk, or you just think it might not potentially be the right decision, just give it a go. Like whatever it is, it could be the smallest decision you ever make, or like a massive decision, like life-changing. Honestly, just do it. I'm so happy I've done this.